Congratulations, Leavitt Group, on your remodel.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kathleen Leavitt, President and CEO of the Spanish Fork Salem Area Chamber of Commerce. We're joining you on Main Street today for an exciting grand opening or reopening of Leavitt Group. Here with me today is Brett, who is the agency owner, and he's going to teach us a little bit about Leavitt Group.
Yeah, thanks, Kathleen. Yes. We've been here on Main Street for 40-something years and just felt like it was time to freshen things up a little bit, and so we've remodeled the office. We've been serving the residents here of Spanish Fork and all of your insurance needs, both commercial and personal, for, like I said, about 40 years, and excited to hopefully be here another 40 years.
That is so exciting. Is that what inspired the remodel, was just, giving your employees a better place to work and, customers a better place to be?
Absolutely. The building obviously is old and historic and was remodeled 40 years ago when we first moved in here, and it just was time time to give something a little bit better to our employees.
Yes, no, it's a wonderful space. It feels really bright. It feels really fresh. So really, really good work. But I noticed you guys did keep some of, the original Spanish Fork, like the exterior for sure. Yep. Can you tell us a little bit about your remodel intentions?
Yeah, we love the historic feel of the building on the outside and didn't want to change that. I think it fits really well with kind of the atmosphere here on Main Street in Spanish Fork, so we didn't want that to change, but we knew we needed something new and fresh on the inside. Mm-hmm. And we hope with the great contractor and design team, we hope we've stayed true to kind of the building's origin.
I love that. I see brick, exposed brick here and there throughout the space, so that I think it's really old Spanish Fork too, so that's really exciting. What is your favorite part about the remodel?
That's we've never really had a conference room in this office before, and so this big, beautiful conference room that we've built here right behind me is probably my favorite part.
Yes.
Getting people together and brainstorming and collaborating.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a lot of big decisions are going to happen in there.
That's right. Yeah, we hope.
That is wonderful. So you mentioned you do a lot of insurance. Can you get a little bit more specific on kind of what makes Leavitt Group different from anywhere else?
Sure. We do your home, auto, toys, boats, RVs, business insurance. We do a little bit of everything here. And probably what makes us different is we're locally owned. We're owned and operated by people that live right here in your community. You're still going to get that really fresh, family-oriented business feel when you work with our staff here.
I love that very much. And I think Spanish Fork knows the difference and sees the value in that, so that is fantastic. And it's exciting to see your growth. How big is your team now?
We now have really 3 locations. Here in Spanish Fork is where we started and kind of still our main focus. We've got 12 people here, about 10 people up in Salt Lake, and a couple of folks down in Santaquin.
That is wonderful. Is there anything else about the remodel that you would like to highlight? You mentioned getting people together here. Was there any community ideology that went through some of the floor plans that you picked out?
Not really. We had a great, again, I want to shout out to our contractor, JLR Contractors in Provo, did a beautiful job, and then our design team, Liz and Abby, they were just fantastic. A lot of the good ideas came from them.
That is so wonderful. Well, you've definitely put a lot of thought for your employees, I feel like, into the layout here with the beautiful break room with tables and chairs, like a little cafeteria type thing, but very intimate, as well as the glass so that people can, maintain that community, even though the space feels a lot bigger than it did before. Yeah. So really, really good work. Is there anything else you want Spanish Fork to know about Leavitt Group?
No, just come down and see us and meet us, and anyway, we're happy we're here, and we'll be here in Spanish Fork for a long, long time.
Yes, it's a staple on Main Street, and we're so excited for you. I want to thank Costco for donating the cake for today's celebration, and of course Spanish Fork Channel 17 for recording and televising this event. I'm Kathleen, reminding you to support local.